on wages, prices, and profits. Now, I know there are some people who say that this isn't any business of the President of the United States.
Hi guys, welcome back to Two Moms, One Mic. I'm Desiree and this is my co-host,
Nia.
And today we're going to be reading Am I the Asshole post because we just want to judge. Yeah, so.
We're feeling judgy.
Yes, we're feeling judgy today. So I have one pulled up right here and it says, Am I the asshole for making my coworkers pay me for my time? I, male 22, work a couple of different jobs. I don't have kids, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or a life really. I go to work, come home, play with my ferret, play with my actual ferret. Wait, what?
Be fucking for real. What do you mean by that?
That's about. I'm so confused by that. I'm always willing to switch shifts with people, but I found a way for it to benefit me. I accept money in return for switching shifts. One lady wants to see her family for Thanksgiving. I have that weekend booked off. She asked me to switch. I said I have a vacation plan and it will cost me about $400 to switch my reservations. So she paid me $400. Be fucking for real. Hell no.
She got money.
Facts.
Where they working at?
Facts. It's a win-win. But my roommate thinks I'm an ass for booking the holidays off when I plan to do is to get high and play Zelda. Edit. Yes, I lied. In the past, I have just told people I will cover in return for the money. Then all I get until the time they want is how I should do them a favor. I will be working and they will come bug me about covering for them. I prefer to just pick a price and put it out there. You're the asshole.
That was the end of it?
Yeah.
I don't think he's an asshole. Why is he the asshole?
$400? Like that's OD.
She was willing to pay the price. If I'm not gonna lie.
But to go home, okay, I understand like from his perspective. I can understand because you already had that time booked off. But you're getting high and playing Zelda when she wants to go home and see family.
I mean, but that's his. They have different lives. He has a fucking ferret, and he doesn't have any kids, a girlfriend, boyfriend, anything. Like that's his life. And I feel like if he's constantly, taking over people's shifts and whatever the case may be, and he finally has something to do for himself, $400 to change his reservation is $400 for you to give me to change my reservation if you want me to cover your shift. I don't think he's an asshole.
You don't think so? Let me read this.
Okay. I don't know what kind of job they got because if she just openly gave him $400, I mean, the price might not be a problem. How much did they make a day?
That's what I'm saying. Because $400 to just switch. I'm saying $400 to just switch a shift because when you do shift changes, that means like he's working her shift and she's working his. So that's what I'm kind of like, dude, what?
He not the asshole. I don't care. Y'all, let me know what y'all think, because pay me for my time. Like, be for real. I don't think that's bad.
I guess. Yeah, I could see that.
Depending on how much money they're making or whatever the case may be.
No, I guess I can see that because, I mean, he's entitled to his time.
True.
I can see both perspectives because he's entitled to his time.
I just
feel like the $400 really caught me off guard. Yeah. I'm like stuck on that.
I mean, but he been getting away with it.
Asshole.
Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't think he's the asshole. I just feel like the $400 was a little OD, but
that all
depends on what he's doing and what type of job it is too, I guess.
Because they might have big money. You never know.
I mean, she booked it too, so she paid it. Right. I guess what he's doing is fine. They seem not to have a problem. Okay, it says, do you want to hear, am I the asshole for telling my colleague that she basically called her newborn daughter Luigi? Or am I the asshole for refusing to let my husband eat from my plate at the restaurant?
The second one.
Am I the asshole for telling my colleague?
I'm sorry. This lady called her baby Luigi. What? Go ahead.
Oh my God. Let's see. I'm using a throwaway because my mail contains mentions of the company I work for and some personal pictures. I'm an Italian woman who works for an Italian company that has a close working relationship with few American companies. More specifically, I'm the Italian liaison of kind of big department in one of those companies. So basically, everything that my American colleagues decide comes through me, and I relate to my Italian colleagues. In the years I've worked for, I've made good friends with some of the American colleagues, and this summer past one of them, female early in her 30s, invited me to her house in the U.S. I had been there many times before that, but always for work, never for leisure, so I was really happy. It's the 4th of July and S organized a nice party. I met other people who work for the same company, but whom I didn't know amongst them. Male, and then it says female, mid-late 20s, with her newborn baby girl, Gigi. I'm not a big on children, but I mostly ignore the baby. But I talked to M for a while and with other people too. Mm-hmm. At some point in the evening, M tells me that her husband is Italian too, and they wanted to choose an Italian name for their baby to honor his ancestry. So they went with Gigi. I knew this name was used for girls in the U.S., but I didn't know someone thought it was an Italian name. So I tell her that Gigi exists in Italy as a name. It is not a girl's name. In Italy, there's a law that says you can't name a child with a name that's traditionally used for the opposite gender, and neutral names do not exist.
Huh? So they have like feminine names, like how in Spanish they have like feminine words, masculine.
That's what I was kind of thinking too.
That's probably how it is.
But I didn't know that's illegal.
That's
interesting. She's like, what do you mean? And I tell her that Gigi in Italy is a nickname for Luigi. And that if she comes to Italy and introduces her child as Gigi, Italians would think she has a little boy named Luigi.
It's me, Mario. Sorry. I know that is.
No, because that's literally what I would just think.
No.
Because imagine being Italian and they're like, oh, my daughter's name is Gigi. Huh?
Yo, what? You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's all they could say. And lock her up.
No way. At this point, M starts wailing, sobbing that I'm just being mean and I'm making fun of her. I'm jealous of her, saying that her daughter is not being named after a stupid video game character. I tell her that Luigi, and Mario too for that matter, are completely normal Italian names and that have existed for centuries, even thousands of years before the creation of video games. This does not calm her down at all. Girl,
where's her husband? Can't he co-sign for?
But her name's not Luigi. She knows that. It's Gigi.
But when you go there, his family, because he's Italian, they're going to be like, they're going to look at her like she crazy.
But like, as also the husband who's Italian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't he know that?
That's what I'm saying. Why he didn't step in and say something?
So I would have been mad at my husband, not the girl. What?
I would have been mad at myself because why am I not listening to this lady who clearly knows what she's talking about?
Right. But also like, why are you not aware of this as my husband who's Italian?
Right.
Emma's having a nervous breakdown as someone calls her husband who was at work to come pick her up. She leaves shortly after and I realize I've inadvertently ruined the party for everyone. Am I the asshole for telling this girl's baby's name is not what she thinks it is?
No, you're not the asshole. You should have let her name her baby that, and so she could walk around just saying stupid shit like, oh, this is my little Gigi. And then like, Luigi? No, Gigi. Luigi?
Who's a boy?
And then let her go through that whole situation of her crying and making a scene about that.
Girl, the making the scene was really extra.
But her husband wasn't there.
But even if her husband wasn't there, but why are you reacting like that?
But I feel like, I don't know like if they talked about this name before. She was just like, I'm Italian, or my husband's Italian, and we want to give her a traditional name, blah, 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 blah. And she wasn't really thinking, or she didn't go over with her husband. But I'm pretty sure he would have shut that down, too. So if your husband would have did that, would he have been the asshole?
Exactly.
Or would he just been informative?
So I think everyone had the same questions because it says, info. Sorry, I was at work. Yes, M's husband is not really Italian. Just has some ancestry. As far as I know, he doesn't speak any Italian, nor has he been to the country. But M told me they wanted to visit with the baby near in the future. That's why I told her that if she introduces her newborn to Italians as Gigi, they'll initially think it is a boy. He doesn't even have an Italian-sounding name. His name's something waspy. Like John Smith Jr. Are you serious?
That is the whitest name.
The whitest name ever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For real.
She's not the asshole. I feel like the wife, whatever she is, she's the asshole and no.
Why does she have a meltdown? I'm stuck on that.
And then why is he like really like repping Italy and shit when he don't even speak the language? He
has got the name.
Nothing. Sir, your last name is Smith. That is so American. No.
That's like me going to India or naming my child like such an Indian name.
Right.
And then me going to India and be like, oh, I wanted my daughter to have like an Indian
whole name. Whole time your baby name like footstool or something like that. Like, you don't know.
Literally.
Like, you probably Google translating names and your baby name be a whole different thing. What she did. My little Gigi.
But like, when I was searching baby names, I was searching in different like countries too. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you must not did a lot of research on that.
Gigi. She's just like, Gigi. That's how she like it.
You name some. Or you do some.
Okay.
No, that's wild. I'm sorry. The meltdown really got me.
Okay. I love the drama. I live for the drama.
We're here for the drama, guys.
This one is, am I the asshole for calling my dad's fiance a brainless whore and making her cry? Disclaimer, I'm not very good at telling things from any point of view, so I apologize for the lack of plot compared to other stories on here. Girl, you better not waste my time. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a 16-year-old female. I live with my dad, who's a 48-year-old male, and his fiance, who's 37, and her son, who is 17. I've been living with my dad since I was 10 and met his fiance when I was 12. The other day, when we were at my grandma's house, her dad's mom, of course, for the occasional visit, it says, before I go on and say anything happened in the situation, that me and my dad's fiance don't have a good relationship, so this type of thing was normal, and she always worked to make me jealous. So the conversation was on the topic of their wedding plans, and now how she hopes to make her son's girlfriend one of the bridesmaids. My grandma was initially confused on why she wouldn't make me a bridesmaid.
What?
And then this bitch said the most randomest thing in her usual snarky voice. Well, she doesn't have a job, so we won't be able to afford the dress I've picked for the bridesmaids.
She's literally 16.
She's literally your fiance's daughter.
She's literally 16
exactly.
Too. Like, what?
And her son is 17, so...
And that's his girlfriend. That's not even... Be fucking for real.
She on some bullshit. I was so angry at this point, and she knew this was a sensitive topic for me, as I had been applying to everywhere in my vicinity for the last few months and knowing that I got rejected. I thought about how she never worked for anything in her life and used to abuse my dad to the point of exhaustion with her spoiled background. Applying to colleges but never making it past a year, saying it wasn't for me. I was very much full of anger and just shut down, yelling. She was one to talk. And nothing but a brainless whore who never worked for anything in her life, that I can't believe my stepdad stooped so low for a shit high school diploma. Oh. Everyone looked at me shocked, including my dad. It ended with my stepmom crying in a sensitive topic for her that I didn't know anything and I'm a sorry excuse for her daughter. Everyone stopped talking to me for a whole day. Am I the asshole? So basically, she's asking if she's an asshole for...
I'm sorry, that baby girl is getting abused. I don't care how much you spend it. As a parent, who's treating my daughter like that? That's right. Fighting words.
I feel like her dad is like a real big puss, because why aren't you standing up for your daughter? And this lady made you settle for a high school diploma when, you know what I'm saying, she hasn't even... And you're spoiling the girl, the fiance, but your daughter can't be a part of the wedding, can't be a bridesmaid because she can't afford the dress.
And like, I'm sorry, but like, she's been applying for jobs at months. She's 16. Right. Why are you letting this baby girl stress? She don't need to stress
about something so little as being in her own father's wedding.
That's what...
And I correct me if I'm wrong.
Flower girl. Like, what's she gonna be? Like, just in
the audience?
Like, that's sad, bro. That is sad.
The fiance and the dad is the asshole. The girlfriend, if she accepts that offer, knowing the situation behind this, she's also an asshole. The brother, he probably didn't even say nothing, so he's an asshole.
I feel like if I was the girlfriend, I would be like, ew, I'm running away.
I probably wouldn't even like from what I'm hearing, I'm pretty sure the stepmom doesn't like her because maybe her mom
competition.
Or whatever.
That was competition. That's weird ass dynamic. Yeah. It's competition, which is really weird because she wants to be like, oh, I'm basically the first. Like, your dad has to take care of me. Well, fuck you.
Right.
Like, that's his daughter. I'm sorry.
That's just weird. I'm trying to figure out like where the dad comes in. Let me see. Where does the dad come into this? Because
the dad was sitting there.
But I'm saying, like, he didn't say anything. He just... It's the fact...
It's the fact that...
The dad didn't say nothing. I think he's the asshole.
He is the asshole.
Yeah.
No, she's innocent. I can't believe they went a whole day without talking to her.
She didn't do anything wrong.
That's crazy.
Y'all, let us know in the comments who's the asshole or what y'all think about this.
These are some crazy ass stories. I'm sorry. Like, Be for real. All right, but thank you for tuning in. Check us out next week, and that's 2 Moms, 1 Mic, and that's it. Mic drop!